Hi guys, I'm back. Today I'm going to read Genesis 1-9, Proverbs 4, and Psalm 15. Let's just start. In the beginning God created the heavens and the earth. The earth was without form of wood, and darkness over the face of the deep, and the Spirit of God was hovering over the face of the waters. And God said, let there be light, and there was light. And God saw the light was good, and God separated the light from the darkness. God saw the light day, and the darkness he called night. And there was evening, and there was morning the first day. And God said, let there be an expanse in the midst of the waters, and let it separate the waters and the heavens. Then God made the expanse separate the waters that were under the expanse, and the heavens that were above the expanse. And so God called the expanse heaven, and there was evening, and there was morning the second day. God said, let the waters be gathered together into one place, and the dry land appear. And it was God called the dry land earth, and the waters that were gathered together he called seas. And God saw that it was good. Then God said that the earth sprout vegetation, plants yielding seed, and fruit trees bearing fruit, which is seed, each according to his kind. And the earth it was so. The earth brought forth vegetation, plants yielding seed according to kinds, and trees bearing fruit, which is the seed, each according to his kind. And God saw that it was good. And there was evening, and there was morning the third day. God said, let there be lights in the expanse of the heavens to separate the day and the night. Let them be for signs of seasons, for days and years. And let them be lights in the expanse of the heavens to give light upon the earth. And also so. And God made the two great lights, the great light to rule the day, and the lesser light to rule the night. And the stars of God set the expanse of the heavens to give light on the earth. And then to rule the day and over the night, and to separate the light from the dark. And God saw that it was good. There was evening, there was morning the fourth day. And God said, there was swarms of living creatures. Swarms of living creatures. And let birds fly over the earth, above the earth, across the expanse of the heavens. So God created the great sea creature, every living creature of his, with which the waters swarm, according to kinds, every winged bird according to its kind. And God saw that it was good, and God blessed them, saying, be fruitful and multiply, and fill the waters and the seas, and let birds multiply on the earth. There was evening, and there was morning the fifth day. God said that the earth bring forth living creatures according to their kinds, livestock and the creeping things, the beasts of the earth according to their kinds. And God said, and God made the beasts of the earth according to their kinds, and livestock according to its kinds, and everything that creeps on the ground according to its kind. God saw that it was good. And God said, let us make man in our image after our likeness, let them have dominion over the fish of the sea, over the birds of the heavens, over the livestock, over all the earth, and over every creeping thing that creeps on the earth. So God created man in his own image, in the image of God created male and female created them. God blessed them, and God said to them, be fruitful and multiply and fill the earth, and subdue, have dominion over the fish of the sea, and over the birds of the heavens, over every living thing that moves on the earth. And God said, behold, I have given you every plant yielding seed that is on the face of all the earth. Every tree I will seed in its fruit. You shall have the fruit to the beasts of the earth, and to every bird of the heavens, and to everything that creeps on the earth. Everything that is breath, life, I have given every green plant for free. And God saw everything that he made, behold, it was very good. It was evening, there was morning, the sixth day. As the heavens of the earth were finished, all the hosts and on the seventh day God finished the work after he had done, and he rested from the seventh day, all the work he had done. And God blessed the seventh day and made it holy, because when God rested from all the work he had done in creation, he said, generation of heaven, the earth, and they were created. And the day when the Lord God made the earth and the heavens, and no bush to fill the end, land, no small part, and the food in his summer. And the Lord God not close to it on the land, there was no rain to work through. And mist was going out from the land, was watering the whole face of the ground. And the Lord God formed the man, and the dust from the ground, breathed into his nostrils the breath of life. And man became living creature. God, Lord God planted the garden of Eden, and in the day he put the man he made it form out of the ground the Lord God made to spring. I'm sure that's been the same. If you have a was the garden, and choose not to good new. There flowed over the outer Eden toward the garden, they divided and became 4 rivers. And the first is a fish, and the one that flowed around the whole land Havilah, where that is God. And the second land good, but Zebulun and next to that. And the second river is the God, and there's one that flowed around the whole land Cush. And the third river is the Tigris, which flows east and Syria. And the fourth river is the Euphrates. And the Lord God took the man and put him in the garden of Eden to work and keep. And the Lord God commanded the man, saying, you may surely eat of every tree of the garden, but of the tree of the knowledge of good and evil shall not eat, for in the good day you eat of it, you shall surely die. And the Lord God said, it's not good that the man should be given life. Now make him help a fit for him, and out of the ground the Lord God formed every beast of food, every bird of the heavens, and brought them to the man to see what he would call it. And the man called every living creature. What was his name? The man gave ladies to all livestock, and to birds of the heavens, to every beast of the earth. And for Adam was not found how fit for. So the Lord God closed the deep, so he to fall upon the man. But I stood and took one of his ribs, and closed it with his place of flesh. And I read that the Lord God take from the man he made, and to one brought to the man. This shall last bit of my bones, flesh, my flesh, you shall recall them. And you shall take it out, man, therefore man shall live his father, and then hold fast to his wife. And they shall come one flesh, and man and wife, who were both naked. And not ashamed, not servants, nor coffee, and the beast of the Lord God made. And said to him, God actually said, shall not eat of any tree of God. And the Lord said to servant, we eat the fruit of the tree of God. And God said, you shall not eat of the fruit of the tree that is in the midst of God. And he shall touch it, yes, you do. The servant said to him, shall not, shall I die? If God has then you, your eyes will be open, you will be like God, knowing good and evil. And the Lord saw that the tree was good for food, and as the light eyes, and the tree was sweet, decided to make one with. He took his food and ate, so he gave some to her husband. And then it was with, and he eyes and bit open, and he they were naked. And he sewed fig leaves together and made themselves one cloth. And they had the son of the Lord God walking in the garden in the cool of the day, and the man and his wife hid themselves from the presence of the Lord God among the trees of the garden. And the Lord God called to me and said, wait, he said, I heard the sound of you in the garden, and I was afraid because I was naked and I hid myself. He said, who told you to eat naked? Have you eaten of the tree of which I commanded you not to eat? The man said, the woman whom you gave to be with me, she gave me fruit of the tree, and I ate. And the Lord God said to her, what's this you have done? The woman said, the serpent deceived me, and I ate. And the Lord God said to the serpent, because you have done this, you cast out your livestock above all beasts of the field. To your belly shall go, and the dust you shall eat all the days of your life. I'll put enmity between you and your offspring. You and the woman, and between your offspring and her offspring, you shall bruise your head, and you shall bruise his heel. The woman is saying, I shall multiply your faith, child. pain and childbearing, and pain shall multiply for children. His eye shall be contrary to your heart, and he shall believe you. And the army said, because you listen to the voice of your wife, and you know the truth of which I command you, shall not eat of it. Cursed is the ground because you, and pain you shall eat of it all the days of your life. And thoughts this shall bring forth, you shall eat the plants of you. And this way your face shall eat bread till you return to God. Bad faith you will take her, you will dust, and to dust she shall return. And when Nan caused the eyes to name Eve, because she was the mother of all living. And the Lord God made for Adam for his wife, garments, skin, and clothing. And the Lord God said, behold, this man has become like one of us, and good and evil. Now, lest he reach out his hand, take her, this is true life and eat. And live forever. Therefore, God, the Lord sent out the garden of Eden to work the ground from which he was taken. And there the man at the east of the garden of Eden placed cherubim and flames and turned every way to guard the tree, all the way to the tree of life. And Adam knew Eve was wife, and she conceived and bore Cain, saying, and I have gotten a man with the help of the Lord. And again she bore his brother Abel. Now Abel was a keeper of sheep, and Cain worked the ground. And caused the time Cain brought to the Lord an offering of the food. And Eve was the brood of the first one of the flock of the pride portion. And Lord God for Abel and his offering, but for Cain's offering he had no God. So Cain was very angry, and his face fell, and the Lord said to Cain, why are you angry, and why is your face one? If you do what you will not be accepted. If you do not do what sins crouch on the door. His eyes contrary to you. He must be more right. Cain said to Abel's brother, when they had the field, Cain was against his brother, and Abel and killed him. And the Lord said to Cain, where is your brother? Abel, your brother? He said, I do not know, I am my brother's keeper. And the Lord said, what have you done? The Lord said, your brother's crying to me from the ground. And now you curse in the ground, which is I have been the statue to your brother's blood from my hand. When you work the ground, shall no longer yield to you. Shall be fugitive and wonder. And Cain said to the Lord, my punishment is greater than I can bear. How would you drive me away from the ground? Every face I'll be here, and I'll be a fugitive and a wonder. And therefore finds you kill me. Unless do not say, if anyone kills Cain, vengeance shall be taken on him sevenfold. And the Lord put a mark on Cain, lest any advantage should attack him. And Cain went away from the presence of the Lord, and saw land and not east of Eden. Cain knew his wife, she could conceive and bore Enoch. And he built a city, he called his name this city, after name his son Enoch. To Enoch was born Aaron, and Aaron followed Mehujael. Mehujael followed Methuselah, and to Methuselah followed Noah. And Noah took 2 wives, and the one was Adam, and the name of the other Zillah. And Adam bore Jew, was the father of his born tents had livestock. And his brother's name was Jew, was the father of all those who had lion and pack. And so that bore Jew became the forge of words from some of and his sister Jew became his name. And Lamech said to his wives, Ada and Zillah, hear my voice. And he was Lamech, listen to what I say. I have killed a man for winning me, a young man for striking me. If Cain's revenge is sevenfold, then Lamech's is 77fold. And Adam knew his wife again, and she bore a son called his name Seth, which said, goes upon his son. And made for another offspring, said Abel, who Cain killed. To Seth was his son was born, and he called his name Enosh. At the time people began to call upon the name of the Lord. This is the book of the generation that when God created man, he made him in the likeness of God. When young female created, then he blessed them and made man when they were created. When Adam had lived for 130 years, he fathered his son in his own likeness after his image, named Seth. The days of Adam after he fathered Seth were 800 years, the other sons of the Lord. And so the days of Adam lived 130 years, and he died. And Seth lived 105 years, he fathered Enosh. Seth lived after he fathered Enosh 807 years, and the other sons of the Lord. And so the days of Seth were 112 years, and he died. And Enosh had lived 9 years, he fathered Canaan. And Enosh lived after he fathered Canaan 815 years, and the other sons of the Lord. And so the days of Enosh were 905 years, and he died. And Canaan lived 70 years, he fathered Mahalalel. The king lived after his father Mahalalel 840 years, and the son of and so the days of King were 910 years, and he died. And Mahalalel lived 65 years, he fathered Jared. Mahalalel lived after he fathered Jared 130 years, and the sons of so the days of Mahalalel were 895 years, and he died. And Jared had lived 162 years, he fathered Enoch. And Jared lived after he fathered Enoch 800 years, and the sons of and so the days of Israel. Jared were 962 years, and he died. And Enoch lived 65 years, he fathered Methuselah. Enoch walked with God after he fathered Methuselah 300 years, and the sons of Lord. And so the days of Enoch was 365 years. Enoch walked with God, he was not, for God took him. And Methuselah lived 187 years, he fathered Lamech. Methuselah lived, he fathered Lamech 782 years, he had the sons of Lord. So the days of Methuselah were 969 years, and he died. And Lamech had lived 180 years, he fathered a son. And he called his name Noah, saying, out of the ground let the Lord's curse. He shall bring us relief from our work and from the painful toil of our hands. And Lamech lived after he fathered Noah 590 years, 95 years, and now that the sons of Lord lived all the days of Lamech were 777 years, and he died. After Noah was 500 years old, Noah fathered Shem, Ham, and Japheth. When men began to multiply on the face of the land, and doors with water, and God saw that the daughters of man were attractive, and they took the dead. And their wives and used their church. And the Lord said, my spirit shall not abide in man forever, but his flesh, his days shall be 120 years. And then fill more than the earth in those days after. And the sons of God came into the doors of man, and they bore children to the mighty men who involved them over. And the Lord saw the wickedness of man was great in death, and that every intention of thoughts of his heart was done, the evil continually. And the Lord God that he made man with us, grieved into his heart. So the Lord said, I will blot out from man whom I have created from the face of the land. And I was creeping things in birds and hands, so that I have made them. But no found favor in my eyes, in the generation, no was a wretched man, blessed in his generations. No was God, no had 3 sons, Shem, Ham, and Japheth. And the earth was corrupt in his hands, and God saw it, and the earth was full of violence, and God saw the earth, and behold, it was corrupt. The flesh was corrupt, and they were in the earth. Way on the earth, and God said, I attempt to make an end of all flesh, with the earth full of violence. Then behold, the strength of the earth makes itself an ark and go forward. And you go Rubens the ark and cover inside and out with pitch. This is how you shall make it. The length of the ark. And the length of the ark 300 cubits, its breadth 50 cubits, its height 30 cubits, and you can roof the ark, finish it 2 cubits above. And is at the door of the ark inside. And you can lower second and third deck. I bring a flood of waters upon the earth to destroy flesh, and which is the breath life under heaven. Everything that is on the earth shall die. As I shall come with you, shall come into your ark, your sons and your wife, your sons' wives with you. And of every living thing form flesh, every to every soul into your ark to keep them alive with you. And you shall have mouth of every bird, of the birds according to kinds, and the animals according to the kinds of every creeping thing of the ground, according to the kind of every soul that shall come into you, to keep them alive. As take with you every sort of food that is eaten, and so straws for you for them. Know that the seed all that God commanded him. And also to know, go into your ark, even my house. And I see that you are righteous before me in this generation. You can use 7 pence of all clean animals, the male and his mate. And prepare the animals that are not clean, the male and his mate. And mate. And 7 pence of heads and birds and hands, and if you want to keep the offspring alive on the face of all the earth. And 7 days also rain, death, 40 days and 40 nights. And every living thing that I have made, I will blot out from the face of the earth. And I did all the Lord commanded, and I will 600 years, and God will come on the earth. And Noah and the sons of his wife, the sons of his wife, and 2 oxen. Was a fire clean, I was a whale with a clean, and a birds and everything because number 2 and 2 male and female went into ark with no. And God commanded now after 7 days the waters of flood came from the earth. In the 600th year of Noah's life in the 2nd month, on the 17th day month of the year that would well, the day all the fountains of the great deep as was, and when the hands ripened, rain fell upon the earth 40 days 40 nights. On the 7th day Noah the son of Shem, Ham, and Japheth, and Noah's wife, and the 3 righteous sons of the entered the ark. And they never beast according to its kind, and with life according to its kind, and every creature that creeps in the earth according to its kind, every bird according to its kind, every living creature. They went to the ark with Noah, 2 and 2 of all flesh, and only soon was the breath of life. And they entered man and female of all flesh, when it was God commanded him. And then the Lord shut on man, and the flood continued 40 days. The waters increased in bore. The ark rose high above the earth. The waters prevailed and increased greatly on the earth, and the ark floated above the face of the waters. And the earth prevailed, waters prevailed so mightily on the earth, that all high the mountain and the whole earth heaven were covered. And the waters prevailed above the man, covering them 15 cubits a day. And all flesh died and moved on earth, birds, livestock, beasts, all swarming creatures, that swarm the earth, and all mankind. Everything on ground, his nostrils was the breath of life died. He abundant every living thing of the face of the earth. And animals and creeping things and birds had to abound now. And from the earth, and the Lord's life, there was with me the ark, and the waters prevailed on the earth 150 days. And I remembered Noah and all the beasts and all the livestock that was in the ark, God made a wind blow over the earth, and it was subsided, fans of the deep, and waves the hands of Christ, and everything of heavens was straight, and was received from the earth continually. And at the end of 150 days, the waters abated, and it set on the 17th day of the month. And the ark came to rest in Mount Sarah, and the waters continued to obey until the 10th month, and the 10th month, the first day of the month. And the top of the mountains was seen. And in the 40 days, Noah opened the windows of the ark that he made, and sent out and it went forth a river, and went to and fro until the waters were dried from the earth. And he sent forth a dove for her, to see if the waters subsided from the face of the earth. And the dove found no place to set foot, and she returned to him on the ark, for the waters were still on the face of the earth, and the whole earth. So he put his hand and took it, and brought it into the ark with it. And made another 7 days, and again he sent forth the dove out of the ark. And the dove came back to him in the evening, and he held it in her mouth with flesh of crocodile with. So no one knew the waters had subsided from the earth. And when another 7 days, he sent forth the dove, and she did not return to him any more. In 630 on the first month, the first day of the month, the waters were dried from the earth. And Noah removed the covering of the ark, and looked at the behold, the face of the earth was dry. And the 2nd month, 27th day of the month, the earth was dried, and God said to Noah, go out from the ark, you and your wife, and his son and his son's wives with you, and now with you every living thing that is with you of all flesh. And birds and animals, and every creeping thing that creeps on the earth. And they may swarm in the earth, and be fruitful and multiply in the earth. So Noah went out, and his son's wives, and his son's wives, with every beast, every creeping thing, every bird, everything that moves on the earth. Went out by families from the ark. And Noah built an altar to the Lord, and took some very clean animals, some very clean, but offered burnt offering to the altar. The Lord smiled this place, and the Lord said to his heart, I will never again curse the ground because of me. My intention remains hard zeal from the days. Never will I ever again strike down every living creature either. While the earth remains, seed time and harvest, cold and heat, summer and winter, day and night, I shall not cease. And God blessed Noah and his sons, said to him, if you will multiply and fill the earth, if you and the dread, you shall be upon every beast of the earth, upon every bird of the heavens, and upon every new creature of the ground, and the fishes to sea, and to him there to live. Everything that lives shall be free for you. As you give you the green plant to give you everything. You shall eat flesh with life, that is his blood, and for your life, not our reply. and reckoning from every beast I require it from me. And with fellow men I require reckoning for life from me. Whoever shows the blood of man, if by man shows publish it. Whoever God make man his own image, you be free from multiplying, increase greater than to multiply. And God said to Noah unto the sons of the Hellas, I shall come with you now soon after you. With every living which goes with you, the birds of livestock, every beast of the earth with you. As many as came out of the earth, food for every beast of the earth. Also shall come with you, and never again shall all flesh be cut by the waters of the flood. And never again shall there be a flood to destroy the earth. Then God said, this is the time will come, and I shall know. Between me and you, never living which goes with you. All future generations, I set my bow in my hand, shall be sign of covenant between me and the earth. And when I bring clouds over the earth, and the bow in the clouds, I will remember my covenant is between me and you, and every living creature of all flesh. And war shall never again become a flood to destroy flesh, and the bow is in the clouds, I shall see it, and remember that living everlasting covenant between God and every living creature of all flesh that is on earth. God said to Noah, this is the sign of the covenant that established between me and flesh and the one who Son of Noah, who went forth from the ark with Shem, Ham, and Japheth. These three were the sons of Noah, and from these people the whole earth was dispersed. Noah began to be a man of sword, and he cried again. He drank the wine, became drunk, and lay in covenant with him. And Ham the father Cain, and saw the nakedness of the father, told the 2 brothers inside. But Shem and Japheth took them on the way on both their fathers. And both their shoulders walked backward and covered the nakedness of their father. Haste turned back, and they did not see their father's nakedness. Noah arose, woke from his son, and knew what his younger son done to. He said, Cursed be Cain, 7 sons shall he be to his brothers. He said, Blessed be the Lord, the God of Shem, let Cain be so. He got on lunch after them, dawn turned to Shem. And they Cain be so. And after the flood, Noah lived 350 years. Those days, Noah 950 years, and he died. Proverbs 4. My dear sons, follow the instruction. May attend to the beginning of the inside. For I give you good grace, don't forsake my teaching. I am son of profound, tender, the only son of number. Pay to listen to me. Lady, follow who fast my ways. Keep my commandments and get wisdom, goods, and don't forget, and turn away from the words of my mouth. Do not forsake, she'll keep your life and she'll guide you. The beginning of wisdom is great wisdom. Whenever you get grace, and she'll exalt you. She'll honor you if you embrace her. You'll cause your head a graceful crown, and she'll stand you a beautiful crown. Hear my son, accept my words, so you is still offering me. I taught you the way of wisdom, and you have the path of awareness. When you walk a step, and I'll be happy if your own knows not to do. You hold instruction, do not let go of God, for she is alive. Do not enter the path of wicked. I thought we could do all from my evil. Avoid it, don't go and turn away from the apostle. And then you cannot say unless you don't. You will say this and your sons will lead brother wickedness and people my life. And the path of righteousness like the light of and shall put them until 40. Until 40. Away the wicked like deep, but no what they stand. As I made him to my words, incline to my sayings. And let them not escape from you. Be thin in your heart, and the day after this find me. And until I flash, keep the heart full of goodness. But not like the I put away from me quick speech. And put these too far from you, and their eyes look directly for me, vision straight for you. On the path of your feet, don't search to right to left, turn your foot away from evil. Psalm 15. The Lord who shines the journey into you shall dwell in your holy hill. He walks blamelessly and does wisely. He sees truth and so he does not say with his tongue, and does not evil to his neighbor. He does not take a reproach against his friend. He exercises the real person's stress. He honors those who fear the Lord. He fears his own hand does not change. He does not put out his money in interest. Does not take a bribe against him. So he does this and shall not be moved. That's not should never lost take his back. Shall never have been. You can call it done with this him. He said, "Do for this. There's no to these no distinction of evil. The same path the good for environment. See to our black.